Hello viewers of the Ep.13 channel. Today you were lucky enough that I could actually be bothered to do a voiceover, but I've been grinding in between episodes. I got 15 gaps and 2 stacks of fireworks, because today we want to find at least one village. Of course I know what happens, so I know if we found one or not. But yeah, we're gonna start off making sure I've got everything, and yeah, that's the direction we're going to start in. I need to sleep the night away and then go for it. So I climbed up the ladders to get to my bed to, sleep, But yeah, but today we're planning on finding a village, or maybe more. But yeah, I know how this continues. I know how this continues. I'm not going to spoil it, but we may or may not have not found any. Yeah. But anyway, we continue our adventure. A lot of this is just flying. So I'm actually going to cut this video here and speed up the rest of this video. Yeah, plains biomes I've realised are the most popular to find villages in for me, like my luck. So those were the sorts I was looking for. I was looking about plains biomes, hoping to find something. I mean, I dived down to the ground a couple of times to, gain speed. But from the plains biomes I've searched already, as you can tell, my luck was a bit down. Of course, I continued my search. I was also searching for ships while I was in the ocean, hoping I'd find some. Yeah, this recording is a lot longer than it looks. You've already watched about, say, 5 minutes. But I kept diving down to look for ships. I found little things, but nothing good. And then I saw this big chunk of land, thinking, oh, there's going to be a village here. Yeah, there wasn't. But then I found this Pillager Outpost. So I made sure I had my gaps out for this, because I got 15 in between episodes. And I just went for the top of the tower, because I knew I could take it out easily. I haven't played on controller in a while, which is what I was playing on, so this was actually really difficult. That's why my PvP is terrible in this video. But I freed the iron golem, because I thought, oh, well, we can't just let him sit there, so we flew away. Ate some rotten flesh, don't know where that came from, but I just got some, and I flew off into infinity and beyond. I continued through, looking, and I got to another ocean. And because nobody had ever been out this far, because I mean I'm the only bird, the lag just gets more and more the further out I go. So I saw this massive plains area. Every time, if you couldn't tell, every time I punch at the area, that means I'm gonna, if I need it again, I'm gonna just watch back the video and check where it is. But as you can see, I'm flying through these plains biomes, finding nothing. My luck was miserable. So I kept flying, kept looking. I found a swamp, so I punched that. I looked to see if there were any slimes spawned. There weren't from what I saw. I continued flying, seeing nothing. I saw some lava pits. I did the basic punch maneuver and flew onward. And then I spotted it. The village, my first village. It was epic. I checked some trades with some villagers. I looted the farm almost immediately. And as you can see, the lag is quite immense in this bit. And then I found out that I changed my FOV to 90 for this. And I looked, I crouched slower to me. Like, it's a good thing, I like it, but I like kind of, instead of just crouching, I kind of go wide. Where'd that music come from? 1 second. Of course, once I'd finished up looting the farm, I flew on to see if I could make trades with villagers. I had to speed craft here, because I had to fly down, touch and make sure I didn't crash. I thought those were smithies, but I found out this village doesn't have a smithery, which was well annoying. So I made a crafting table to get wheat to make some food. And I continued on my way, and yes, if you couldn't tell, I did try and firework with a bit of bread. I looked for treasure ships, and I continued on up the broken ships, and I found one, to my surprise. I zoom towards it, and try and go through that hole, fail miserably. So I get some air, and I go down, and I loot it, and there's paper! The one thing I need for fireworks. That was so good. So I just swim to land to try and take off again, and then I realised I got a treasure map. So I checked that out. By the way, I don't find the treasure, I do give up. But I continue on in me full netherite, looking for what I can find. The creeper barely did any damage to me. Continued flying onwards, looking for the axe. And well, we kept flying, and I saw it was in that little area. So I touched the ground and honestly just looked. I did an epic search. I thought I had my shovel on me. It turns out I never had a shovel, which is going to be something I get in between episodes. An enchanted netherite shovel. But I look and there's nothing there. So that kind of sucked. So I continued looking. And continued looking. But don't worry, I also looked down there. Nothing. So I did what any good person would do. I looked. Got attacked by a baby zombie, but he was an idiot, so he just chopped in the hole. So I just filled in that bit. He started to die, but he survived, so I just literally just sat there and enjoyed the smooth sound of it. I ended up giving up on the map, and off I went. So I flew off, and I just continued my search. The more I flew, the laggier it got. But once the video ended, once I stopped recording, the lag just completely disappeared. It was really weird. But I continued on. I'm about 5,000 blocks away at this point. Not blocks away, I'd say actually about 5,000 blocks. So I checked in the snow area for a snow village, because I know those are also common. And I look, and I found one of those coral thingies, which I can't remember the name of for the life of me. But I looked for one of the coral thingies. And what's in the coral thingy? Coral. I thought you couldn't mine this with a pickaxe, so I was like, oh, yes, I'm coming back to this. So I did the basic punch after I killed that giant and flew off again, looking for this snow village. I was looking for it, hoping to find one. And then I find one. I loot it as much as I can, check the trades, realise like nobody here has any trades. I took all of the lanterns. That was my main thing here. I took the lanterns because I wanted to build an actual nice house, like a holiday home, somewhere far out in the future. So I looked through all the houses. I got a bell. I was quite happy with my bell. Then I just grabbed as many lanterns as possible. I ignored the potatoes because, I don't know, I just ignored the potatoes. And I continued on. Grabbing lanterns because they just seemed useful. And I thought I didn't have that much good stuff, but then I realised as I just sat there and let these skeletons shoot me, and then I just come down and destroy him. So I grabbed that and I fly. I double punched the lava pit and I keep flying, hoping to find anything else. Another lava pit, I double punched, and then I found another one. Like, the luck was insane. So I do the basics, grab the lanterns, and loot some of the houses, and then I realised these were barrels, which were actually good, so I traded my coral for those barrels. By that I mean I took them and placed some coral in their house. But then I realised there was another village behind it, which you can tell wasn't part, because they were kind of too separate to be a part of the same village. Like, slightly too far. At the end of this video, I did find a smithy after I stopped recording. But please enjoy your day and goodbye.